Hello, technology world. This is Gabriel Smith, and I'm doing a really quick video on how to get started making videos in Fedora 19 or the GNOME 3 desktop. Now, just to give you a little bit of background, I am a Unix guy. I used to be a Windows guy with a little bit of Unix, but now I'm 100% Unix. And but I currently actually use Windows 8 for my desktop. And the reason I use it is because I really just find it to be comfortable. And over the years, I've grown attached to Windows. It's easy to use. I don't really see any real reason to switch over. From time to time, I'll play around with Fedora. And one of the things I was interested in is to see if I can get maybe a better software choice of video editing, recording and editing tools on Linux versus Windows. Right now, I think I'm using some freeware on Windows, and I've decided to see what Fedora has to offer, and I was impressed. So, what I was able to find is, first off, is that Fedora actually has a native built-in video screencasting tool. To access this tool, all you have to do is hold down the control key, the control alt and the shift key, and hit R. And it will right away kick in the video recording. The only problem with this is that I really don't find it useful. Reason being is that it will record your screen, but there's no audio. And I'm actually new to the screencasting and video editing world, and I really don't see myself going through the trouble of actually recording the screen and then going back to add audio later. It just doesn't make any sense. The only reason I can see why they've left that software, that feature that way, is because maybe it was in development stages and for whatever reason it was too much for them to add audio, but maybe they're planning audio in maybe some future releases. But anyway, with that said, what I was able to find for screen recording is some software called Record My Desktop. And you can get more information about Record My Desktop at Record My Desktop sourceforge.net/about.php. For video editing, I found two recommended pieces of software. I scoured the net, and I actually found a lot of software for video editing, but the ones that come highly recommended are OpenShot and Kdenlive. And you can get information about OpenShot at www.openshotvideo.com, and you can get information about Kdenlive at www.kdenlive.org. So let me show you what you could do from the command line to get information about these tools. Basically, you want to do a yum info and then the name of the application. And it should give you basically a really brief summary of the application in the description field, as well as other information. Now, if you want to install this stuff, you could use the command yum install and then the name of the application. But of course, I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do that. Now, if you want to see what it looks like, I'll go ahead and start them now. Here's Kdenlive coming up in a second here. So this is Kdenlive. As you can see, it looks really sophisticated. There's a lot of options up here. And again, I am not well versed in video editing software, so I wouldn't really know where to begin on explaining all these features. It's going to be a learning experience for myself here. And let's take a look at OpenShot. And this is how OpenShot looks. Now, without me knowing anything about video editing, OpenShot looks a lot less sophisticated, and is probably what I'm going to use here. At any rate, this is the conclusion of this presentation. Please subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please send me an email to busy386@gmail.com. Thank you for your time.